Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, The Danes Will Never Forgive, and today we have The Last Kingdom, Season 5, Episode 7. So it sucked losing Citrigard the way we did. Stura is definitely going to get up to something. I just don't know what exactly it'll be. But she's not just going to take losing her husband the way she did lying down. I don't think any of the Danes are. I've been trying to hash out what they're trying to do with Brida's story this entire season, and it's been all over the place. Like, one minute she's on the warpath, the next it's a total catastrophe, and there's like a redemption path potentially in front of her. Then we saw last episode she stabbed Father Pulik, and all of a sudden, redemption is off the table. So I think there's a halfway decent shot Brida and Stura end up allying together, and that really doesn't make sense when you think about it, but I think that's what the writers are going to do here. Stura has every reason under the sun to hate Brida, and the only thing she might hate more than Brida is the Saxons, and Edward in particular. Like, her grief and drive for revenge might be enough to blind her to the pure chaos that Brida ultimately offers with any potential partnership, I would say. And the Danes have been soundly defeated since the end of last episode, so really the thing they need more than anything right now is unity. Perhaps it might work out something like this. We saw the Scottish king invite a bunch of other nobles to his keep, and one of them was Whitgar, Lord of Bebbanburg, and he's uniting all these different factions against Edward in particular because everyone now fears that Edward is just going to push for this dream of united England. Edward has pretty much gotten to the point where he's done asking for permission to interfere in Mercia's affairs. He just sees the opportunity, has been very decisive this season, and while it has proven effective up to this point, it also raises the ire of all his neighbors who feel that, this is a tyrant who's just going to gobble up all territories around him until everything is under his control. So we might as well unite, together here and now and actually deal with him before he destroys all of us. And a situation might be brewing where Edward and United Wessex and Mercia fight Scotland with all of its allies. And while Edward and his forces are busy, maybe the Danes get up to some trouble, kind of stab them in the back. I don't know. It could be wrong. It's one of those situations where I like to make predictions. Again, 50-50 track record. This show in particular is very difficult to predict. Things really do turn on a dime. It seems like, only a couple episodes ago, Brida was a huge threat, then reduced to basically nothing, and now might be a potential threat again. So it kind of waffles back and forth. But yeah, I want to keep this short and sweet. Patreon link down below. With that, let's get right to it. Broke his sword.
May you sail safely to Valhalla, where we will drink with you again!
Oh shit, Father Pulik. I really hope he makes it. Get some proper help.
Brida has struck again. If he survives the night, he does so at God's mercy.
We'll hunt her down. We'll kill her.
Secure Etherwich, and we have the opportunity to foray further north, fulfill the dream of every
It will
Saxon
mean
king.
nothing if we lose Wessex to Ethelhelm.
Much pain is felt for the Lady Stura, and I fear her grief could foment more trouble.
There is poisoned, I understand.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's what Brida is counting on.
I suspect Ethelhelm will fuel dissent, which is why I need Ethelwich at peace. Tell her to swear to me publicly, to bring comfort to the Danes that all is resolved between us.
She could lead the Danes as your sister led in Mercia. Do not think she has an appetite for rebellion.
You might be underestimating her.
I must be acknowledged as the true overlord of Ethelwich.
And in return, she has your protection.
Yes.
She might say yes, only to turn it against Edward. Much easier to organize the people to throw them at Edward when he's at a very vulnerable point. Oh shit. Fell right into the trap.
Never trust a handsome man, my Lady Elfwin.
The elder is the man who approached me near Lisbon.
We have met before, have we not?
Lady Edith.
This is no business of yours, witch.
It is most definitely business of mine.
That could have gone a whole lot worse. Honestly, why didn't he just take all three of them right then and there? Is Adelhelm on that low of men?
Fear not. Our guards are close.
Your guards are dead.
It would be ill-advised to cry out for help.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
I cannot raise the dead, but I can raise you from your grief. Edward proposes that you be lady here and rule for him in his stead. You would not be queen, but Ethelwich would look to you. You must swear allegiance and forgive.
I do not forgive.
Forgive with your mouth and let your heart keep silence.
I am no more an oath breaker than you are.
Yes, but you are a woman alone and I'm not.
Oh, Lord Scumbag.
You Edward's ambassador?
I am from Wessex, yes.
Why send an ambassador who claims to know nothing? What game is this?
Sees through it, at least.
I fear King Edward's eye wanders northwards, to Northumbria and to Scotland.
He's purposely trying to start a war.
So you're telling me this out of the goodness of your heart?
No.
News of the Queen's death had yet to reach my ears.
Edward would have Wessex believe it was Danes.
He'll make use of anything. He's responsible for his own daughter's death, but hey, why not pin it on Edward to make him look bloodthirsty?
What plan are you trying to sell me, Lord Ethelhelm?
You helped me raise rebellion against the king. We put my grandson on the throne in Wessex. Your lands are safe. Half the profits from the lands of Mercia through a marriage bond to the Lady Elfwin. Edward is dangerous and committed to expansion.
Ethelhelm makes a very compelling offer. He unfortunately can't deliver on it, at least not really. Blaming the murder of the Queen on Edward when it was fucking Ethelhelm's fault.
Where are you taking us?
Sit down.
Oh shit. Come on already. Jesus.
Did you see? I felt like Saint Michael the Archangel when he slew Satan's armies.
We have been both blessed and cursed.
Is she pregnant?
There can be no more bastards.
Marriage?
Let us fetch a priest.
Caritas.
That happened quick.
So soon, Father. Elfwid,
My mother replaced while she lies warm in her grave.
God has sent us an unexpected blessing.
So I'm to be replaced also.
Kneel before your king.
I know that it is wise for me to kneel, but my heart will not allow it. I'm sorry. I do not believe you will let Danes live here in peace.
If you will not show loyalty to the king, then you will face the consequence.
Do not do this.
I will not crumble just to be protected.
You and all who follow you are to be exiled from Ethelwich.
She's gonna take a lot of them with her.
Edward now offers Ethelwich to Ronvald. You want this for your people?
Rognvalder will rule nothing. They shall come to me.
What made her so headstrong?
Do you really
She's your daughter. That's why she's doing it this way.
She has a message for you.
Speak it.
It was to meet at Lloydis. Come alone.
That's where Ragnar was buried.
Kill her and her death will haunt you. Instead, you can choose compassion. Swear to me you will not kill her.
I will take no pleasure in it.
You will give him every courtesy because he has promised me much and would not be so foolish as to not deliver.
Oh, about that.
Lord Whitgar, I cannot place you.
It's called a Bebember.
You are the man that torments Uhtred. I had expected someone different.
Okay, it's not the grave of Ragnar, it's their home together.
Dig your own grave.
Mine or yours?
Yeah, it's awkward as fuck.
At some point I will see you on the battlefield. I won't hesitate to kill you.
Does not mean you do not love me.
Give me death! Vivica is waiting for me!
Stop this. It is over.
It is never over.
You should kill me, come on! Come on, you must kill me! I have nothing left to live for! I won't stop. I won't stop it.
I will not kill you. If my son could forgive you, then I must do the same.
No, do it. Do it, you coward. Do it.
We were the same. As there was hope before, there can be hope again.
How? I can't go back. Talking through your eyes.
Now you sound like the girl who I chased through these woods and humped amongst these trees. A girl that I loved.
Oh, God. Wow.
What have you done?
only what you could not.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Ragnar.
Wow. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. That was a really good episode. That might be my favorite scene in the entire show, when Uhtred and Brita are fighting one another and they're doing the constant flashback to have all those moments they've had, throughout the multiple seasons. Really complex relationship, these two. They love each other and they also hate each other. It's a pattern that has held consistent, throughout the entire show. The way they built that up, Stura popping up with Citrigar's bow, putting an arrow right through her heart. Man, that was powerful stuff right there. I actually teared up. I didn't think I could feel that way about, Brita passing like that, because I've been arguing, at this point she should just be killed outright. Her story is all over the place, but that scene and how it was done, just powerful stuff. So episode begins with Stura and the rest of the Danes burying Citrigar. It's a very emotional moment for all of them. Stura is no longer queen. Edward has come to rule. Uhtred arranges a bargain where if Stura can pledge fealty, she will be made the lady of this keep. Uhtred sees this as the easiest path towards, her own safety. He can offer some protection himself, but with Edward's blessing, no one will mess with her. Edward wants to smooth things over with the Danes as fast as possible. He knows that they're upset, and that if he doesn't do something to placate them, it's a potential threat that he's going to have to deal with at some point, so he needs to take care of it now rather than later. Stura refuses, gets exiled with a bunch of other Danes who are loyal to her. We see that Lord Aethelhelm pops up in Scotland. He's meeting with the king, who wisely is very untrustworthy of him, but unfortunately, Aethelhelm makes a very good offer. He talks about Edward's intentions to go up in north and, finally establish this dream of a united England, whose daughter was killed by Edward. Lord Aethelhelm offers friendship in exchange for seating his grandson on the throne once Edward is deposed. He wants the Scots' help to sow rebellion and mistrust, take Edward down that way, and then his grandson can become king. Once he is king, they promise to sign a treaty so that they never look forward. This dream of a united England dies with Edward. And then he sweetens the deal by offering half of Mercia. He can promise Lady Elfwin's hand in marriage to anyone loyal to the Scots. This will then give the Scots and, all their allies 50% ownership of everything that comes out of Mercia. It produces a lot of, grain and other material. The person that they plan to marry Lady Elfwin to turns out to be Witgar of Bebbanburg. It was cool seeing Aethelhelm finally see this lord that has troubled Uhtred for so long, and he laughed upon learning who he is, and that was a very good moment. Uhtred spends most of the episode hunting for Brita. She ambushes a couple of the guards, kills one of them outright. The one that she lets live tells him where to find her. They went back to the place that they grew up. We haven't seen that place since, all the way at the beginning of season 1. When they mentioned Loitus, I thought they were talking about the grave that they buried Ragna in together, because that was by a lake that was near Loitus, I'm pretty sure. But no, it turned out to be their childhood home. And yeah, that was just a great scene, how that was done, the constant flashbacks as they're fighting. But it was a very touching moment where he's talking about how he can't do it. If my son can forgive you, I can learn to do the same. The person you once were that I fell in love with is still in there somewhere. I can help you bring her out. And then he lifts her up, and it's a very nice moment, only for it to be cut very short. But even that was so well done, because you just see the arrow pierce through her, and I'm just in shock at the moment. But yeah, Stura wants revenge. Like I said at the beginning, my predictions, 50-50, this one was wrong, but actually really happy that I'm wrong because of how things played out. Just very, very well done. One of the best scenes in the entire show, in my opinion. And yeah, that was just a great episode. Really tied everything nicely all together. And, final great send-off moment for Brita. And shows the division between Uhtred and his daughter. Also, really great moment when he asks, why is she like this? And it's like, because she's your daughter. That's why. Does what they think is right, regardless of the consequence. And you see that multiple times in this episode and just throughout the entire show. So yeah, really great episode. Awesome moment. Glad to have finally seen it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thanks for watching and peace.